Hello everybody and welcome to my first video in this channel. Thank you code. I hope you all enjoyed this series. If you're excited, please subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications and like this video. This video is the first video of this series, HTML5 Ultimate course, as you know. And the first thing first is what HTML is, or what is HTML. So what's HTML? HTML is the structure of every single web page. Like when you load up a website or a web page, there is HTML behind that web page. And not only HTML, there's other programming languages like HTML, CSS, maybe JavaScript, probably JavaScript, and some other programming languages like PHP or some of those. And yes, that's what HTML is. It's a hypertext markup language. It actually stands for hypertext markup language. What is HTML used for? HTML is completely used for designing web pages or websites. It's the only usages of HTML is for designing and making the look of a website. Not only HTML, as I told you, it's used with CSS for making a look of a website. And here is a better explanation of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML is completely the structure of the website or web page. CSS is the color and the font, the look, the beautiful things to a web page, and JS or JavaScript is the interaction. Like when you press a button, what it should be doing is in JavaScript or some other languages. You can do it with most of this. And HTML stands for hypertext markup language, as I told you. CSS stands for cascading style sheet, and JS, it's more popular in JavaScript, but it's stands for JavaScript. What are tags? Tags are a part of HTML, but a better explanation of tags here. HTML tags are the hidden word within a web page that define how your web browser must format and display content. Most tags must have two parts, an opening and a closing part, but there are some exceptions to it as well. This was like a little bit of more scientific explanation of what are tags, but in general, tags are every single line of HTML. Like when you write HTML, you're writing tags. HTML is made of like a lot of tags. I don't know how much, but there are a lot of tags. Like the structure of HTML is tags. How to write HTML tags. This is probably one of the most important thing, because we will write it, we want to write it, so let's just write it. HTML tags are written between two greater and less than symbol. For example, the P tag, that stands for paragraph tag, is written like this: greater, P less, greater, slash P less. What's that second part is the closed one. Like the first one, the first tag is the opening tag, and the next one is the closing tag. Like this. The open tag and the close tag after it. Now, everything we're right between these two open and close tag are in a p tag or a paragraph tag. It means they're a paragraph of text. So that was my slide that I made for this video. So let me just close that slide for now, and let's get started with a little bit of coding. Excuse me for all this. HTML focus, and let me just open up the text document. I will start this video with Notepad, and then I will go for a little bit more advanced. So first of all, when you want to make a HTML file, what you do is right click, new text document, and write index, index dot txt, dot html. Enter and yes. For example, I just want to clarify why we name this page index. When you open up a website like Amazon.com, absolutely the Amazon.com page, like the home page of the website, it's URL index.html. It's saved this name. Like about page is named about.html, but the home page is always named index.html. And you won't probably know what I'm talking about because there is no website or something, but you will get the hang of it more in the future. Let me just open it up with Notepad. I just want to make the font a little bit bigger so you can see. Let me just go bold. And a little bit bigger. I think this is enough. Yeah, you can just see it pretty well. So, first tag that I'm gonna teach you is doctype. Doctype HTML. The doctype should be big in capital words. What is this tag? Let me just explain it for you. Doctype HTML, when you put, it's not like absolutely, it's optional. It's not any force to you, or you should put it in the first. It's better to do. What this does is tell your browser that you're using HTML5. Before, for HTML4 was something like this as well, but it was like a little bit longer, like not a little bit, a lot longer. Okay, so right now, the next tag, this was like an exception that I told you. There's no open, no close. It's self-contained tag. Everything it needs is inside itself. The next tag is HTML tag. Easy peasy. HTML. What this tag does, it contains every single other tag except the doctype tag. Every single tag you type will be or should be in this tag. The next tag I will teach you is the head tag. HTML, look at HTML as a body of a human. And he or she has a head, has a body, has hand, all those. But in HTML, there is just a head and the body. Think as like from the neck to top, it's just head, and to the bottom, it's all body. And the next tag, as you may notice, is the body tag. So, from the head tag, head is probably the most, not the most, it's the tag that you won't see it in page. Like you can just type P or do something. The head is for the configuration of your HTML page. You see what that means, and I will tell you right now. The next thing I will teach you is the title tag. It's probably one of the most easiest tags. Title What does that even mean? Title. Say HTML Ultimate Course. Nice. And I'll open this up in Chrome. Oh, excuse me, just open up in my second monitor. This is it. And just remove this tag and save it. Control S. You just don't need to come here and press S. A save, you can just Control S and it's saved. Refresh, and now what changed is the title of the page. It's index.html. Now if we put this back and save this, refresh, it's HTML Ultimate Course. That's why it's required, and there's more. Like you can just add, and the other usages of head is linking in CSS and a JavaScript folder, or excuse me, file. And the other usages of head tag is linking a JavaScript and a CSS file to this HTML file. But we will get to that for the later videos. And the next thing I want to show you is not in the head. For now, I think the title tag is enough. And you can just change everything, like the logo over there near the title, you can change it in head. Everything that's not, it's behind the page, it's configuration. So that's enough, I think, for the head tag for now. Let me just go to the body. The first thing I will teach you is the P tag, like the easiest tag you can just think of. It's a P, paragraph tag. And you can just write some, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. Inside of it, just, and yes, this is the P tag. And if I save this, go here, it's a tag. You can just, for example, you want to write a post for your website, you will write it in P tag. The next tag, I'll just put the P tag, everything here. Okay, and write a, this is a post. Okay. By the way, every single document that has been used in this video is in the description below. I'll put the link of my GitHub in the description. You can just download this page and this file and use it for yourself. This is a content of a post. What do you use for the title of a post? We use H1 tag. What is H1? Excuse me. What is H1? You may ask. H1 is the heading tags. Probably one of the most used tag. I think so. Not that much. Very, very useful tag. And there is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Yeah, there's a lot of H's in HTML, and like really, there's no usages for, oh my god, what I'm writing. There's no usages for this much. It is probably we should just use for H1, 2, and 3. That's it. That's like 4 and 5 like are the same as paragraphs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Control S back here, and we can see this is bigger. Get smaller and smaller. Probably I use H2 for the heading of a title of a post, and H1 for the name of the website on top. So this is gonna be like the post. What a very, very beautiful post. Okay, yeah, what they put the post, and this is the post. And I think this is enough for this video. I hope you all enjoyed this first video of HTML5. I pretty enjoy making content about HTML, CSS, and all those beautiful and useful programming languages. Actually, there aren't programming languages. HTML and CSS aren't programming languages. HTML is a hypertext markup language, and CSS is a cascading style sheet. There we go. I'll put this in the description below, link of this file. You can just go and download it and use it for yourself. Do an experiment with the HTML tags you learned. See what you can get there. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.